Hello everyone, Ace here, and we are back with my Let's Play of the English campaign of Empire Earth. So, this will be it. This is the Battle of Waterloo we're going to be doing today, which is the last mission in the entire campaign. So that's where I'm going to end up leaving this Let's Play once I finish this mission. So let's get to it, shall we?
Following Napoleon's defeat in 1814 and subsequent exile to the island of Elba, the corrupt Bourbon regime was restored to the throne of France. But they didn't hold on to it for long. Escaping from exile, Napoleon returned to Paris and, in 3 short weeks, raised an army that forced the Bourbons to flee to Brussels. Stunned by the rapid turn of events, the other major powers of Europe rallied to form an alliance. Sir Arthur Wellesley, the first Duke of Wellington, was called upon to lead the main thrust of the Allied forces against Napoleon. It would be the first time that 2 great generals were to meet on the field of battle. The Duke of Wellington was eager to assume command, though the irony of the situation was not lost on him. Napoleon and the French believed they were fighting for liberty, fraternity, and equality. The Alliance, on the other hand, were fighting ultimately to restore a dying aristocracy to power. But whatever the motives, Sir Arthur had every intention of winning the fight.
Alright, so here's the history. Quite actually a bit this time. I'm not going to read it as usual, but if you want to, feel free to pause the video and read it yourself. Okay, so there's also quite a few hints here. Alright, so let's jump right in, shall we?
War is about to return to Europe, yet inside this palace, the exiled nobility of France amuse themselves at a grand ball. To think my men will die to restore them to power. Yet, nevertheless, how I long to return to the battlefield, to cross swords at last with Napoleon himself.
Alright.
Sir, I've come from the Belgian frontier. French forces are assembling across the border. They appear close to launching their attack.
Do we have any word concerning our Prussian allies? We need Blücher and his troops as soon as possible.
Sir, according to the last report, they're advancing from the northeast. That is all we know.
You must locate General Blücher at once. Seek him out in these areas east of us. Determine his position and then report back to me. Quickly.
Alright. Sounds simple enough. So we do have some points to play with. He's a cavalry sword, so we might as well give him hit points and armor, I think. Yeah, just for now. So it'll actually come in a fair bit handy. Should I fully upgrade him? No, I guess I'll give him that. That'll...
Consider it done. The heads will roll. We are under attack. The heads will roll. Consider it done.
There we go. Yep, the French have sharpshooters everywhere in this part, and we have to keep this guy alive.
Consider it done. The heads will roll. Consider it done.
Good news is, with all the armor that we've got, they're not doing a whole lot of damage.
The heads will roll. Consider it done. The heads will roll. Consider it done.
Actually, I'll go ahead and stop right there, since
The heads will roll.
that'll give me more resources to work with later on. And I'm going to need about as much resources. I'm going to need all the resources I can get, basically.
Will roll.
Okay, so, ooh, there's at least, wow, at least 5 of them here.
The heads will roll. Consider it done.
But they're not doing a whole lot of damage against this guy, so pretty confident that this is going to go pretty well.
Consider it done. The heads will roll.
This is going to be a shorter mission than usual. If oh.
The heads will roll. Consider it done.
And that one's dead, and this one's dead. Good.
Will roll. Consider it done. The heads will roll.
Actually, you know what?
Excellent. I have located General Blucher and the Prussian reinforcements.
No command.
That is the wrong way. We must defeat the French forces pursuing us. We are fighting for our lives. Napoleon has driven us out of Grenier. Now we must counterattack the forces that followed us. Two
There we go.
rounds. We have beaten back our pursuers.
A messenger.
Whoops.
But the messenger from Blucher never arrived. The Duke of Wellington had to prepare for battle, not knowing if the Prussians were ready.
We can wait no longer. Our own forces must be mobilized. I will ride to our encampment at once to rally the troops.
Okay, so we do have some troops to build up here. The good news is we do have plenty of resources left to work with to do so. And thanks to me getting a cost reduction and stuff like that for a lot of my unit
My
types.
lord, the small force we currently have will be no match for Napoleon. We must enlarge our infantry and dragoon divisions and assemble a suitable number of cannon.
Okay, so simple enough.
Minister, for St. George. May I assist? For king and country.
Now, one thing we are going to do is upgrade these guys. I think I will, in fact, give the infantry ranged some other boosts. Let's see. Hit points. Yes, we will definitely need hit point boost. That will give them a small but capable fighting edge, I think. And let's see what else we can get.
These civilians are the Allies' Corps of Engineers, who handle construction jobs. Guard them carefully, for there is no time to call up replacements.
How may I serve? Yeah,
Okay, so our cannons are pretty much ready. Let's see what else we can get.
right way.
Do we have area damage? No, we don't yet. So how much is it? A little bit too much. But we can, however, improve attack. Is interesting, so I will...
Yes.
May I suggest that, while building up our forces, we fortify our position on the hill of Mont Saint Jean outside of Waterloo. It is here on the map.
Okay.
From this hill, we will command all the approaches to Brussels.
For St. George.
Okay, so we do have to be very careful about that, by the way, but we have upgraded our infantry. We are going to be building a lot of cavalry. That should be enough there to give us quite a bit of an edge, I think.
Yeah.
You know what, I think I will just go ahead and upgrade the field gun line. Might as well, since I already have a few of them. I can improve... I can't improve their attack right now, that's unfortunate, but I can make them in the... They do require irons instead of gold, so that is a huge benefit to me, since I already have plenty of infantry, I think. Yeah, that's going to be enough, I think. The area of effect boost is going to be quite substantial, and I've got 10 cavalry coming, and I'm also going to build... Can I build a few infantry? Yes, I can.
Your command. My king. Your command.
These guys also require... Okay, so we'll just upgrade that.
Ready.
And that will be the basics, or the basis of my attack force.
Yes. Right way.
We have some time to play with, but we do have to...
May I assist?
Actually, you know what? I'm going to divide this into two groups. The cavalry is going to be
May I assist?
this group also, so I will send the cavalry out to make sure there are no sharpshooters around. That'll be kind of important.
My king. For
For St. George.
I want the map cleared of all cavalry, since that will be, or of all sharpshooters, because those are going to be a huge thorn in the side of my infantry. Pretty sure the map is going to still be littered with them.
My king.
All the city!
Or not.
May I assist? Consider it done.
Okay, so I've gotten... Okay, so the attack is going to be in 3 hours, so we do need to go ahead and get a settlement ready.
Right way?
While we're at it, let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Yes? Okay.
Split it up in half. This group goes down here, and
May I assist?
we will send the infantry along with...
Lord Wellington, we have just received word that the French are marching at Quatre Bras with a large force, under the command of Field Marshal Ney.
All the city!
Quatre Bras controls the southern road to Brussels. We must make certain the French are stopped there. If their army should reach Brussels, all will be
Your
lost.
command?
This is going to be a bit of a problem, because we already, well, kind of...
Yes?
Okay, so we'll try to get our try to get some towers up as quickly as possible.
May I assist?
For king and country. For St. George.
They'll rue the day.
For St. George.
Need to make sure that their cavalry don't, or their troops don't actually. So we're at, okay, so here we are. And most of my troops are not there yet, which is bad news, if I'm not mistaken. But if we can cut them off before they get to, if we can cut them off here, it'll be a choke point, so that is good. Can I improve the speed of the field guns? I desperately need to right now. No. However, if we... And here comes the French cavalry already. Okay, we'll fall back, and where's the cannons? We need those cannons right now.
For king and country. For St. George.
Alright, so now we've got the cannons involved, and that will be a huge... Alright, so we've defeated a good chunk of the French here.
St. George.
The English have won the Battle of Quatre Bras.
For king and country.
And like force, the English army has a chance to regroup and reorganize. They must stay alert, for who knows where the French will attack in the morning.
Yes?
Okay, so we've gotten a few towers built here. We'll build a few more, and we need to get...
May I assist?
Good news is they only have a few passes that they can actually make it through, but... Excellent. We also have the points we need to improve this field cannon speed, which is kind of necessary right now. So we'll get that done.
May I assist?
And we'll get our troops all prepped and ready to go.
Yes? Okay.
Alright, so most of our troops have survived, and
Yeah. Right way?
we desperately need to build a hospital right now, so I will do that.
My king.
Your command?
Okay, so let's rebuild what troops we need. We can build 4 of those, and we will build...
How may I serve? They'll rue the day. All the city! Yeah.
Okay, so I'll build another hospital. I'll build a hospital right here.
Yes?
Sir, the French army under Napoleon's direct command is preparing to assault Mont Saint Jean.
Ready.
We need those guys to join... Whoops.
At last, the Prussian army under General Blucher has arrived.
For St. George. They'll rue it under attack.
Alright, we'll go ahead and defeat the French here. Blucher's troops are helping quite a bit.
Marshal Ney has been killed. Victory is within our grasp.
Alright, so we've cut down a good chunk of the French.
Has fallen on the field of battle. How much longer can the French troops hold out?
We just about got it. We won!
The French army has been crushed. Napoleon has been beaten.
Wow.
Another generation of European aristocracy has been preserved, but it is only temporary. Napoleon was surely right. Their privileged status cannot survive forever, though sadly, neither he nor I shall live to see the change.
Alright, that's...
Ready.
So the Prussians actually really came through there in the end. And we just, wow, that was awesome. Alright, so we beat the mission, I think. Let's see how we did. I don't think this was a very long mission, but that was the end of the English campaign there. So military and economy both, which is rare. But 129 units killed for 11 lost and 2 buildings razed. Not bad. Good, good. Citizen count, okay. Timeline, yeah, I didn't think it was going to be a long mission, to be honest, but it is an action-packed mission. I do love it for that. Okay, miscellaneous, okay. Alright, so this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.